first person's sentences that I want to read out are Katie's. Okay, Katie, can you go ahead and read this out for me?
In Vietnam, I am familiar with bún chả. I am familiar with Doraemon.
Good job.
When I had a great writing homework, my friends gave me a round of applause. I gave an applause in a show. If I had a vacant room,
I
would
would.
I would put lots of trees in there. That house is vacant. No one lives there. If I had to walk on a rickety bridge, I would feel very scared. The puppet Twitter is rickety.
Good job. And I've also just noticed there, so be careful with your spelling of would. So we don't need letter H in the word would, so we can get rid of that. And also bridge needs a letter R here. Good girl. So well done, Katie. Lovely sentences, clearly well thought out. And your sentences, most of them explain to me that you understand the meaning of each word. So good job. Next up, I have Kaki's homework. Well done, Kaki. Where is Kaki? There she is. Okay, Kaki, can you go ahead and read out your sentences with the corrections, please?
I see and listen
Two.
to one direction every day, so it is familiar. I am familiar with bún chả. I applaud the Vietnamese football team because they scored a goal.
Good girl. Now be careful here. So I wanted to point this out today. So when we say I applause, you can either say I give an applause or you can say I applaud. So you can either say I applaud with a D, no SE, or I give an applause to the Vietnamese football team. Good job. Okay, moving on to the next page. Kaki, go ahead.
If I had my own
Vacant.
vacant lot, I would build a house. When you move to a new house, you will see a
Vacant.
vacant room. I have an old rickety and a silly chair in my house. The theater is so rickety.
Good job. Well done. Nice sentences there, Kaki. Again, your sentences show me that you understand the meaning of the words. Okay, moving on to Fred. Where is Fred? Good job with your sentences, Fred. Can you please read them out for us with the corrections, please?
The street that I used to go to school on is very familiar. I am not familiar with Chinese games. Almost every day in class, I have to hear the sound of that round of applause. If I did this homework well, Miss Rachel would say a round of applause for Fred, please. Just in class, not online. I think most vacant houses have ghosts. My wallet is always vacant when it is summer. I brought too much. If a thief opens a rickety door, they might be spotted. I would very like to
I
cross
would
a
really.
I would really like to cross a rickety bridge.
Good job. Well done, Fred. Again, great sentences that show me that you understand the meaning of each word. So well done for you guys. Really, really lovely work with your vocabulary. Okay, guys, let's move on to our second and final vocab lesson of this week. So we've got 4 new words to learn today. Let's have a look. Our first word of the day is blurry. Can everyone please say for me? Blurry.
Blurry.
Good job. Okay, let's try it again. Let's do it a little bit slower this time. Blurry. Now you try.
Blurry.
Good job. Well done. Blurry. Blurry is an adjective. It's a word that we use to describe a noun. Can you read the sentence for me, please? Stella.
When a sad movie makes you cry, everything looks blurry or fuzzy.
Good job. So sometimes when you're crying at a sad movie, everything starts to look blurry. So, what do you guys think about the word blurry? What did you find out about the meaning of that word? Ruby, can you tell me?
Dim or hard to see.
Good job. Well done. If something is blurry, it's hard to see. It doesn't look very clear. Let's have a look at the definition here. Mooney, can you read the definition for me?
Blurry means smeared or unclear.
Can you read the question for me, please?
Do things get blurry when you have tears in your eyes? Why or why not?
Okay, so blurry means unclear or that something is smeared. It's not as crystal clear as you would like it to be. Tell me about yourself. So just tell me when you cry or when you have tears in your eyes, does everything else get blurry around you? Why do you think that might be? Katie, what do you think?
When you cry, things around you get blurry because the water will make them blurry.
Very good. Well done, Katie. When you get tears in your eyes, there is water where you usually see. So, of course, sometimes things will get a bit blurry and you won't be able to see as clearly as you usually can. Have a look at this little GIF. So, when something is blurry, it's not clear. So, this little video is going into focus and then out of focus. So, when it goes into focus, you can clearly see the trees, but then quickly it turns into big blurs again. Okay, guys, let's make a sentence with the word blurry. Okay, I will go firstly with Simon, please.
Sometimes even though I didn't cry, I may have a bit of water out of my eyes when I yawn. Then I just see anything blurry.
Everything with blurry vision. Good job, Simon. So yes, that's actually very true. Sometimes when we yawn or or we're feeling very tired, our eyes get extra watery. That's because our eyes are trying to lubricate to make us feel a little bit more energetic. Good job, Simon. It's a great sentence. Let's go for a girl now. Let's have Kitty.
When I watch a scary movie, I will cry and I I look everyone. It seems blurry.
Good girl, well done. When I watch a scary movie, it makes me cry, and when I look at everyone, everyone seems very blurry. Good girl, well done, Kitty. Okay, I'll have another boy. Dami, go ahead.
The tears in your eyes make the light not go to the correct direction, so it gets blurry.
Very good. Well done, Dami. Talking about refraction of light. Lovely work. Okay, and one more. I'll have a girl. I'll go for Daisy, please.
I don't like blurry because
So be
it
careful.
is
Blurry is an adjective, not a noun. So we can't say, I don't like blurry. You have to tell me what kind of thing that you don't like when it's blurry. So you could say, I don't like having blurry vision. So that means you don't like it when your eyes go blurry.
I don't like blurry vision because it is hard for me to see.
Good girl, perfect sentence. I don't like having blurry vision because it's hard for me to see. Perfect work. Okay, guys, let's have a look at our second word of the day. Our second word of the day is blasted. Can everyone say after me? Blasted. Lovely. Good job. Let's say it again one more time, a little bit more slowly, please. Blasted. Oh, now your turn. Very good. Well done, guys. Okay, the word blasted is a verb, it's an action word that we can do. Have a look at this sentence. Can you read it for me, please? Kuhn.
Horn blasted loudly during this school concert.
Good. Horns blasted loudly during the school concert. So here is someone playing, I think this is the baritone. Yes, it looks like a baritone. So this is a brass instrument that makes a very loud and lovely sound when you blow into the pipes. And when you press down on certain keys, it makes a different tone or a different key. Okay, what did you find out about the word blasted? Swimming.
I think it makes a loud noise.
Good job. Well done. Blasted does mean that. Let's have a look. Can you please read the definition and the question for me today? Let's go for Banshee. Can you read all of this, please?
Blasted means make a sudden loud sound. What have you heard that blasted loudly?
Good girl. Lovely reading. Okay, guys. So blasted means made a sudden, loud sound. What have you heard that blasted loudly? Tell me about a time that you were near someone or something that blasted loudly. I'll go first. Okay, sometimes when I walk on the street, cars and buses and lorries blast their horns very loudly and it makes me jump. It scares me because I'm not expecting it. What about you guys? When have you heard something that blasted loudly? Khaki.
When I go to when I walk through a concert, I heard some horns blasted loudly that made me run away.
Very good. You ran away when you were in the middle of a concert because you heard horns blasting loudly. Good job, Kaki. That's a great sentence. Let's have a look. Let's go for Ryan. Can you think of a time that you heard something blast loudly?
I've heard of a drilling sound.
Oh, where were you when you heard the drilling sound?
I was at home. It's fixing the other room, so
I see. So you have some builders or some construction workers in who are
Yeah.
blasting and making loud noises. Absolutely. I hear lots of those noises. Oh, bear with me, guys. I just realized, oops, that I have left out the word something. When have you heard something that blasted loudly? There we go. Okay, I want one more. Nuna, can you tell me about a time that you heard something that blasted loudly?
I heard construction that lasted
Good girl. And where did you hear the construction?
in my home.
In your home. Very good. So I'm sure that we all unfortunately have had to listen to some construction workers blasting drills and blasting hammers, and it's not a very nice sound at all. Okay, guys, have a look at these items. Think about it. Think about what they could use and tell me if you think any of these things or items could make a blasting sound. Have a think. Can an elephant make a blasting sound? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, can someone explain to me how an elephant can make a blasting sound? Okay, Katie, what do you think?
The elephant used its trunk to blast.
Good job. The elephant uses its trunk to make a blasting sound. So elephants, when they're communicating with one another, or maybe they're warning each other of a predator that is coming near them, they will blast their trunks and make a very loud noise. Okay, guys, do you think a gerbil can make a blasting sound?
No.
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 So a gerbil is an animal that's very similar to a hamster or to a mouse or a rat. So they really just make squeaking sounds, not blasting sounds. Okay, next, can a space shuttle make a blasting sound?
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell me how a space shuttle would make a blasting sound? Okay, so can you answer that for me?
It blasts by the fire of it.
Very good. Well done, Sup. So a space shuttle makes a blasting sound when it's taking off to go into outer space. The fire from the bottom of the rocket will explode and send that rocket flying into space. So it'll make a really big blasting sound. Okay, guys, can a piece of chalk make a blasting sound?
No.
No,
No.
not really. It can make a snapping sound if you break it, but not a blasting sound. Okay, how about a television? Can a television make a blasting sound?
No.
Yes. Yes, it definitely can. Okay, can someone explain to me when a television might make a blasting sound? Okay, Dami, what do you think?
When someone breaks it and when they record something has a blasting sound.
Very good, well done. So when they are recording a TV show and maybe you turn up the volume too loud, it can have a blasting sound. Sometimes I found that with my television, some TV channels have different volumes. So if I turn on one TV channel, I have to turn the volume way up for it to be normal. So then if I change the channel to a different TV channel that has a normal volume, it blasts in my ears and it scares me, gives me a bit of a fright. Okay, guys, make a sentence with the word blasted. I'll go first. The ship blasted its horn and made some of the crew members jump. Give me a sentence. Katie, always with her hand up. Good girl, Katie.
I heard trumpets blast in the concert.
Very good. I heard trumpets blast during the concert. Really good sentence. Lovely work, Katie. And last but not least, Kaki, go ahead.
An elephant had a blasting sound by its trunk.
Good girl. So you could say the elephant blasted its trunk loudly. Good job, Kaki. Well done. Okay, moving on to our third word of the day. Ta-da! This word is jerky. Can everyone say jerky?
Jerky.
Very good. Okay, can we say it one more time, but a little bit more slowly, please? Jerky. Very good. Well done. Okay, can you please read this sentence for me over here at Jenny? This
gas
uses
uses quick, jerky motions that stop and start back up again.
Good job. Well done. So the word jerky is an adjective. We use this word to describe nouns. What did you find out when you researched about the word jerky? Nancy, can you tell me?
Jerky is a quick, slight movement that you do very quickly without thinking.
Good job. Well done. So jerky movements are quick, sudden movements that, yeah, you absolutely do without really thinking about it. Okay, have a look over here. Can you please read all of this for me? Simon.
Jerky means moving in sudden and uneven ways. How does a jerky bus ride feel?
Good job. Jerky is an adjective and it means moving in sudden and uneven ways. So it's very jumpy. Have a think about this question. How does it feel when you go on to a jerky bus ride or maybe a jerky car ride? So, for example, maybe if you go on holiday and you're taking a trip to your hometown and you go out into the country, if some of your family are from the countryside, you might have to go around twisty, turny, jerky roads. How does it make you feel? Cherry.
A jerky bus ride feels scary
Good girl. Can you explain to me why it feels scary for you, Cherry?
because it will go up and down, and then go fast through.
Very good. I agree. I agree with you, Cherry. I think it can be really scary going on a jerky bus ride, especially if the driver is not someone that you know. Sometimes it makes you feel a bit unsafe if you don't know who is driving your bus. So, yeah, I absolutely feel a bit scared sometimes too. So if you go on a jerky bus ride and it's bouncing, you might feel sick. I have actually watched some people on a jerky bus ride have to ask the driver to stop and get off and throw up because they have car sickness. Good job, Boo. Okay, one more. How does a jerky bus ride feel? What do you think? Let's go for Fred. What do you think?
I feel funny.
Funny? What do you mean you feel funny when you go on funny in a good way, funny in a bad way?
Good way.
So you think it is fun.
Yes.
Okay, so you can say a jerky bus ride feels fun.
A jerky bus ride feels fun.
Good job. So you're one of those people who gets butterflies and thinks it feels really nice when you go up and down in a car. Okay, guys, so have a look here. A jerky dance. Here we have the herky jerky dancer. And if you're dancing in a jerky way, you are moving very quickly with sudden movements. Okay, guys, can you please make a sentence with the word jerky? I'll go first. Sometimes being in or being on a jerky car ride makes me feel sick. Your turn. Can you think of a sentence, please? Nancy.
When my mom took us on a trail, we had to cross a jerky and curvy road, which made me throw up.
Very good. Well done, Nancy. Jenny, can you give me another sentence, please?
I went a jerky bus ride. I feel fun, but not my parents.
Ah, very good. Last year you went on a jerky bus ride, but your parents did not feel fine, whereas you were okay. Good job, Jenny. And I'll have one more, and I would like Simon. Simon, can you come up with a sentence for jerky, please?
I feel dizzy when I'm in a jerky bus.
Good job. You feel dizzy when you are on a jerky bus. Awesome. Okay, last word of the day is rude. Have a look here. So, the word is rude and it is an adjective. Can everyone please say rude?
Rude.
Rude.
Good job. Let's say it one more time. Rude. Good job. Well done. Rude. Now, let's have a look at this sentence. Can you read the vocabulary sentence for me, Ming Ang?
It is very rude or impolite to talk during a movie or play.
Okay, good job. Now, this is one of my pet peeves. I really don't like it when someone does this. So, when you're in the cinema and you're trying to watch a movie that you've paid money to go and see, it's really rude or annoying or ill mannered for people to talk loudly when you're trying to enjoy the movie. It's something that's very, very rude, and I really do not appreciate it. Can you please read the definition and the question for me? So,
Rude means not being polite or having manners. How do you feel when someone is rude to you?
good job. Okay, guys, let's answer that question. How does it make you feel when someone is rude to you? You can give me a full sentence. I feel blah, blah, blah when someone is rude to me. What do you think? Mooney.
I feel very angry when someone rude to me.
Very good. I feel really angry too. When someone is rude to me, it makes me feel angry and sometimes upset. Katie, good girl with your hand always up. How do you feel when someone is rude to you?
I will feel like Mooney, angry, and I will also feel sad and upset too, and I will say them to get better.
Very good. So if someone's rude to you, you will tell them that is not rude. That is not polite. You are being rude, and you should make sure that your manners are better when you speak to me next. Jenny, how would you feel?
I feel like angry, and I will come to them and I fight with them.
You will fight with them? Wow, now that's never the answer. Violence is never the answer, guys. If someone is rude to you, you should not fight with them, but maybe you feel like you want to. Fred is also saying in the chat box that he would feel bad and he would become angry and maybe he would punch someone. Okay, guys, now be careful. Let's use our breathing exercises to calm down. When someone is rude to you, you should never turn to violence. You should simply say to them, "You're being rude and I don't want to speak to you anymore." We should never, ever, ever result in violence. Okay, guys, so when someone is rude to you, it means they don't have any manners. So often it's very polite for you to open the door and let someone walk through. If you open the door and run first and close the door, it's extremely rude. It's very bad manners to do that. Okay, guys, have a look at these sentences. Tell me whether you think this person is rude or polite. Katie shares her lunch with her best friend. Rude or polite?
Polite.
Good job. She is very polite if she does that. Next, Sean cuts in line.
Polite.
Right.
So not quite. So the word or the verb cuts in line, what that means is it means that someone has taken your place. So for example, if you are queuing up to buy a drink in Vinmart and you're waiting in line and someone walks up in front of you and puts their shopping down in front of you, that's called cutting in line. While you have been patiently waiting for your turn, someone else has been rude and cut in front of you. So that's very rude. Okay, next. Julio helps his mom carry packages into the house.
Polite.
Very polite. I like to think that when you guys go shopping with your mom and dad, you help them carry some bags in. Next, Chloe interrupts her brother when he is speaking. Rude or polite?
Rude.
Really rude. Very, very rude. When someone is speaking, you wait for them to finish and then you say what you would like to say. Talking over someone or interrupting them is very rude. Next, Anna plays her music too loudly. Rude or polite? Very rude. Anna is not taking into consideration others around her. Some people might be trying to study, some people might be trying to have a nap, and if she's playing her music loudly, it might disturb the others. Good job, guys. Okay, make a sentence with the word rude. Who can make me a sentence with the word rude? I'll go first. I think it is very rude when someone does not keep the door open for me when I am walking through that door. Now it's your turn. Cherry.
It is very rude when someone eats you walk over their face.
When someone walks over your face.
No, when someone was eating and when you was eating and someone walk over your face.
So if you're sitting on the floor eating and someone walks over the area you're sitting.
Yes.
Yes, good girl. That is very rude. Well done, Cherry. Okay, what other things do you guys think are rude? Give me a sentence with the word rude. Let's go for Vicky. What do you think is rude?
I think it's rude to be noisy in the library.
Oh, very good. That's a good one, Vicky. Well done. It's very rude to be loud in the library. The library is often a place where people go to relax, to wind down, to study. So it's very rude for you to be inconsiderate and talk or make loud noise. Okay, what do you think, Zwiming?
It is rude when we are studying and someone go behind you and copy your notes.
Oh, very good. That's very rude. It's okay if you want to borrow someone's notes to help you, but by copying them and not asking for permission, it's very rude. Okay, last one. Nuna, make me a sentence with the word rude, please.
It is rude to copy someone in a test.
Good job. It's rude and very naughty to copy someone in a test. Also, when you copy someone in a test, you actually do not know that they have the right answer. So you may end up with two wrong answers. Ooh, good job answering in the chat box, guys. So Sup said it is rude when you shout out a bad word. That is extremely rude because we should never ever use bad language. So that's really good, Sup. Well done. Fred, you said I am rude. What about you is rude? What do you do that's rude?
That's just my sentence.
Okay, well, can you come up with a better sentence? Because you can say, I am rude because. So, I am rude is a bit of a first grade sentence, but we're almost in fourth grade now. So, can you elaborate on your sentence?
I am rude because say bad words.
Okay, so you could say, I am rude when I say bad words, which I hope is never. Okay, guys, well done on our lesson today. That is the end of our lesson. Let's have a look. You have to write down your vocabulary words, your definition, make 2 sentences, and I would like you to please read the story Kamishibai Man. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye.